Welcome to another edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on... Any guesses? This map is called... Vojvodina. It is based in Serbia, actually. It's actually a city based in Serbia, as I just mentioned. And I'll read this little thing to you. It says... I can't pronounce this name very well, is an autonomous province and statistical region within the Republic of Serbia. Vojvodina covers the Pannonian Plain with a surface area of 21,500 kilometers squared, where live more than 2 million people. Geographic regions that make up this area, Banat, Baka, Srem, and a small northern part, Makva. In this area, the economy is based on the abundant wealth of fertile, arable land which covers 84% of its surface. About 70% of the yield are cereals, 20% of industrial plants, and 10% other plants. Like a tourist destination, the city is known for hunting and fishing, numerous food festivals, ethnic festivals, music festivals, as well as the rich architectural and cultural heritage, which includes many Orthodox monasteries, castles, fortresses, and the remains of ancient Roman civilizations, of which the most important remains of Roman Sirmium. The map includes new animals, pigs, beef, which I was looking for, new crops including soybeans and sunflower. It has the manure mod, the milk mod, and the water mod. It has sheep, cows, pigs, chickens, wool mod, scales, food mixer, fixed PDA, has a new dealer, selling point, so that's basically changes from the other feature, I guess. For manure, slaughterhouse for pigs and beef, small airport, plane traffic, trains, lighting, commercials. Weird. And we also changed texture of soil, corn, sugar beets, wheat, grass, barley, trees, and country roads. At the start, you get 33 hectares planted of land and a new vehicle waiting for you. Enjoy Team 6. Alright, so this is the map we're playing on. Funny enough, someone actually mentioned this map in the last episode of the previous season. I believe it was Mervin, I think you pronounced the name. Gilmore, I think last name was. And this map was actually suggested. And the funny thing was, I actually had chosen this map before they actually suggested it. Anyways, so we've just arrived in Serbia. And we have our tractor on our F-150 here. Everything else has already been delivered to our farm, so it's just a question of us making our way there now ourselves in the F-150. Let's go ahead and start that up. Go a nice cruising speed. Alright, so they drive on the right hand side of the road here, which is nice. Lots of trees, so I'm going to drive in the truck a little bit. Actually, no, I won't. That's just ugly. So, right there is one of the places where you can sell things. We're going to drive past it actually, and they actually have signs out of each of the places, which makes this really nice. Let's take a quick look there. It's called the Agronija. They have names I can't pronounce here, which is fine. I don't mind that so much. So, you're probably wondering, whoa, Ian, where the heck did all your money go? Well, let me tell you, there's lots a lot of traffic back there. Let me tell you that the taxes, the fees, and all the transportation cost a lot of money. So in light of that, we only have $27,000 left out of the $1.9 million we left with. Wow, I couldn't believe it. Also, the exchange rate too didn't help. So we are, it's a little house there in the middle of the field. Never noticed that before. So we are making our way back to the farm. A little bit of a pipe leak there they're fixing at the moment. Got to be careful of that. Let me just show you the map. It's a big map, as you can see. Nice and large, which we were looking for. We were also looking for an area that had beef, and this map definitely has beef. Although I have run into a small problem with beef. I don't know why this is the case, but on this map, I only sell beef for $1. So what I'm going to have to do is when I go to actually sell beef, better stay on the road here. When I actually go to sell beef, I'll have to adjust adjust the file, the XML file, so it actually sells for the appropriate amount. Well, it's slightly annoying, but for now we'll leave it at that because it'll be a little time before we actually get any. Look at that. Before we get any beef cattle. So lots and lots of fields. The other thing is, the farmer we bought this particular map from, he didn't leave us with anything basically. No cows, no sheep, one chicken, which is always our rooster, of course, and no beef cattle, nothing. No pigs, nothing even in the grain bins. So we are starting from scratch here, which is crazy. So it's going to be a big challenge for us here. I don't know what the speed limit is. It's going to be a big challenge for us because we're going to start from scratch and we only have what we brought from the old family farm. So we have to be careful in this area. I need to check where we're going here. I think that's the right area. So this is the town. Better signal here. There we go. This is the town. A nice little... I'm not sure what that is, actually. I want to say it's a pub, but I don't know what they would call it a pub. Here's an area where we can sell wool, I believe, and where we can sell our hay or straw. Pick up seeds over there. The slaughterhouse is down the road over there. I'm just going to assume it's 50 kilometers an hour in town, which is what it would normally be in Canada, at least. There's the BGA right there, biogas plant. And it has a functional train as well, and I found out that if you hit that train, you can't just run through that train, I discovered. So you have to be careful about that as well. The stoplights in town actually work, so if you go through the stoplights, when it's red, you'll get a fine, which is something we can't afford to accept right now. This is our beef farm right here. Little outhouse there in case we have to go to the bathroom. Let's just cruise on along here. Nice little area for the beef farm there. We have to be careful of ruts all over the place because this is a well-used area. Lots of agriculture going on here. We have to be careful of all these ruts so we don't get any trucks or tractors stuck in here. See that? Just makes your truck just jump right out. So we actually only own one field on this particular map. It's all we could afford. All the exchange rates and everything, all the fees. Super crazy to try and afford something here. So I don't know what it is, but we only end up getting one field in the end. So this is one of the fields in the back here. Got some rocks. Got a nice little creek or river going through here, and I'm pretty sure there's no. Yeah, I'm going to nowhere. Ha! Let's do a little UE here. This is what happens when you drive around without the map open. So we have to go back to our bridge that we crossed. But as you can see, it's a very vast area. They got some things right in the middle of the fields in some places. So it's a little bit different than the old family farm where we could drive through pretty much everything. On this map, you can drive through some things, but not everything, that's for sure. Alright, so as I mentioned, this is a multi-fruit map, which is nice because it has soybeans and sunflowers, which is good for us. I'm going to go back through these. We're going to try and skip through here. Perfect. Here we go. Just going to drive over here, drive through the field, and we'll head to our farm. So as you can see, sunflowers right there. More ruts. Oh, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with our... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. With our tractor on the back and the trailer there. Go ahead and head to our farm finally. Alright, let's take a right here. Lots of roads in between these fields. I'm pretty sure we could probably plow the roads out, but they're going to be really helpful so they can help us navigate to our farm. So here we're coming up on our farm. Let's go check it out. Alright. So both ways. Anybody coming? No. So let's take the secondary entrance here. There we go. So we're gonna go park this in the back, and then we'll take a look around the farm. Drive through our bunker here. And as I mentioned, our other gear has already been delivered. So let's just turn this off, jump out of the truck, put the ramps on. There we go. So this is our cow area. Has the water mod installed, as I mentioned in the first little bit there. This is where we can pick up our milk from, right here. There is a mixing station somewhere on this map. I have not found it. I have no idea where it is. And you gotta watch out for these little holes right here. Manure. Nothing too crazy there. You can walk through that particular one, that particular gate, but not all of them. This is our cow pasture here. Not a very big cow pasture, so you probably don't want to get too many cows in there. That's going to be a little close for them. A little bit of storage over here, which is nice. Let's go take a look over here. So this is our coverall. That's what we call them here, at least. For other more machinery in there. This is where our our sheep are right here. It's got the wool pallet collector in it, which is nice. Don't need to buy that. One less thing to buy, which is excellent. These doors actually open. There we go. So we can put stuff in there, which is excellent. Let's just get out of here. There we go. And the only field we own is field 71 right down here. So this field right in the middle. This is the only one we own. But luckily for us, there's lots of fields around. We got field 78 up there, which we could potentially buy, which is going to be a hefty price. We got field 72 and 70 we could potentially buy as well, which is going to be nice. We got 75, 74, 73 over there we could potentially buy as well. However, we need to get started on 71. Let's go take a look at the... Can we actually open these? I never tried. Oh, you can. Oh, that's cool. Got a little shop in there, which is good. Our bunker right here for silage. Our seeds are right there. The exit over there. Here's our silos for dropping off our grains right here in our grain pit, which is good. We have a little seating area in case we have friends or family over. A weigh scale. And that's our main farm. With a cell phone out front, of course. I can't read that, so that doesn't help me at all. But I really have no idea where the mixing station is, although every time I log in, they're like, hey, there's a mixing station here. Still haven't found it. Alright, so let's hop into our F-150 here. And let's take a little cruise around. I'll show you some of the other areas. I'll show you the chicken area, which is way down. So we actually have to be careful because I realized I started playing this map and you consume gas like there's no tomorrow on this map. So I started our little journey with about 150 liters of gasoline in our F-150 and we're down to 77 liters. So I need to be careful about that. I also installed the mod. Hard workers consume fuel and seeds, so I need to be careful about that as well. Lucky for us, we filled up our seeder with fertilizer when we were back on the old family farm, so it's still good for that for the time being. But it will present a problem at some later point. So I'm just gonna... Oh, do I have enough? Let's fill up our truck with a couple extras. Let's just turn our truck off so we can fill it safely here. Alright. That's good. Fill it up halfway. Don't need too much gasoline at the moment in this thing. I'm just going to go down and show you the pig farm. And And I'll show you the chicken at the same time, and then we'll return back to our farm. There we go. Yeah, put the map on here so I can tell where things are. And as I mentioned, I need to be careful because the lights do in fact give you fines, and I can't afford to get a fine right now. So, pigs, where are you, pigs? There's the chickens. Pigs are close to the chickens. Just gonna scoot off the road here because we don't need to be on the road. And we can open up the taps a little bit. There's the pigs down there. So it's a big, big map. Nice, nice area. It's gonna be difficult for us to get started here because let's stay out of the mud. Because there is so much we gotta do with so little money, so it's gonna be a big challenge here. So this is our pig farm right here. This is also where we store our soybeans and sunflowers right here. And our chickens are over up here. So as I mentioned, the beef, cattle, we do have it on this map, which is awesome, and I love that because not many maps do have it. However, the problem we were going to run into is when we go out to sell our beef, it's going to be interesting because they only sell for $1 unless I go in and adjust the XML file. So I'll have to keep that in mind. They also cost us a pretty penny. I believe they are, well, they're only 500. That's not so bad. I thought they were more than that. Alright, let's get back to the map here. Check out the chickens. And lots of nice rolling hills, lots of back roads, so that's good for us as well. Let's stay out of the ruts. It just wreak havoc on the struts on this thing. Alright, let's turn up here, go to our field of green apparently. This is the chicken farm right here. We have all our chickens. Don't have any chickens yet. Let's head back north. Let's go through the mud. Brah. Doesn't work so well. We gotta watch out for the mud there. Alright, let's head back to our farm. Get started with some farming because we can't wait any longer because our money's only going down. It's not staying up, so. Alright. Let's just drive our truck back first and then we'll get on our way. There we go. So we don't have any particular limits with us with this particular map. Like the previous map, we had a 100 horsepower limit. We don't have that in this map, which is nice. Because that gives us a chance to try out some of the bigger tractors that we haven't got a chance to mess around with yet, which is good. Also, we're trying to aim for a few things on this map. So what I was thinking is trying to aim for around $5 million, something in that area. Also, we're going to try and go for a windmill as well. One of the big windmills that costs $1.2 million. And we're going to go ahead and try and I don't know. What do you guys think the next goal should be? So far we have try and hit 5 million. The next goal is try and get a windmill. And what do you guys think the next goal, other goal should be? That's I thought about a couple other things we could do, but I want to get your input on this. Let's see what you guys have to say about this. So let's hook this up again. Leave the ramps down for the time being. Move this out of the way. There we go. Alright, let's hop in our Kenworth here and unload this. So there we go. Oh, I guess, does this need to be on? I guess it does. So if you remember in the old family farm, we had a train, or the sound of a train, but never actually saw the train. So this one, we actually have a train that goes by. So I'm going to unload like that because it stays more level, I discovered. So let's go ahead and hop in the Bobcat here. Start her up. gets stuck automatically, apparently. It doesn't like that. Ah, there we go. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Alright, let's put our Bobcat right here for the time being. There we go. Perfect. Let's take off our Ford 7000 as well. Hop in that. Get our Kid Forge Harvester off her there. There we go. Gotta try and keep our tractors on here. There we go. Let's put this away too. So we have a Forge Harvester, which is good. We don't have any tippers yet. We still need to get a combine too. Oh goodness. I totally forgot that we didn't have a combine. That's gonna be interesting. Alright. And then we have our Alice Chalmers seeder on there too. Gonna have to get that off. And I don't know if that's been cultivated or not over there. Oh goodness. Lots of things to go. Apparently that, it doesn't like that. I guess that's the problem where it's not hooked up. Alright. So we're lined up this time, it should be fine. Hopefully. No. Alright. Let's hop into the Kenworth here. And then maybe this time it'll be okay. If not, we'll have to reset it. I'm not going to put that rule on because this game does not work very well for resets. Or for... There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's grab the Alice Chalmers here. Perfect. And then we'll hop in the Renault, take that off. There we go. Let's hop in the Renault. Actually, let's hop in the Ford 5000 here. Alright. Apparently it's locked. I need to unlock it. You really want me to... Apparently wants me to start the engine. Can I unlock it now? No. There we go. Let's get the Ford 5000 off here. There we go. A little bit of a bounce, but that's fine. Put this away over here too. Only 14 liters left in that thing. That's not good. Let's remove the ramps. Let's park this trailer away too. So because this map is so big, we're probably going to need this trailer a couple times to move at least the Bobcat around. And potentially other tractors as well. Just because it's going to take forever otherwise. Just leave the F-150 there for the time being. And let's get that Renault off there as well. There we go. And we're going to go set the Renault to work right away. Because I don't know, looks like it's been cultivated, but let's just double check. Looks like we're good. Alright, let's hop in here then and start seeding. That's not the way I wanted to go. I don't know what happened there. This time, maybe? Oh, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. So I had to go forward, not backwards. Alright, so we have a little bit of fertilizer left in this, and we have some seeds, so we're good for now. We definitely are going to need to get a combine, because this is going to be all for naught otherwise. So let's set this to... I've got to set it to only partial fertilizer, because we're going to need that fertilizer. So I can't afford to buy any more, so we'll set it to partial fertilizer for the time being. Ooh, it's going to be rough. And that's a big field, luckily for us. So once it's all done, wheat, barley grass. Let's go with wheat. Let's see what the prices are first. So barley's at 201. So any great demands coming up? Canola's coming up in 1 day. So we could do canola, cash in on that. So wheat, 370. So it's gonna be around 600. So let's do canola, I guess, then, yeah. Because I don't think we're gonna have enough money to do anything else. Because we don't have a forage wagon right now. So let's go ahead, hire our worker, send him on his way with a partial fertilize, because we can't afford to do any more than that right now. Oof, it's already feeling a little. I'm already feeling a little. Feeling the heat at the moment. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna call the episode there for now, and next time we're gonna come back, and we are gonna need a combine to pick up. All right, so my name's Ian Romson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, and we're on, I need to call it something else other than the map name itself, because I'm never going to be able to say that properly. Voldina? That doesn't roll off the tongue. Maybe the V farm? I don't know. Anyways, this has been the Serbian farm, and I'll talk to you guys later. This is episode 1, season 3. Have yourselves a good day.